going on, everybody? Dogman Dan here. Update 16.5 and Warframe is out. Tubemen of Regor is now out. So there's a lot in here, and so you know what that means. Lots of update videos, lots of stuff going on, lots of different gameplay, this, that, and everything else. There is a new event, Operation Tubemen of Regor, but they need to fix some general stability stuff, and that will come up in 16.5.1 for the event. So I'll get back and give you full details on the event in a separate video when that gets put out, okay? So that way we can cover that separately, easier for you to get all the information you need. New tile set preview, the Grenier Sea Labs. So hidden under the toxic oceans of Uranus is Tile Regor's genetics lab. But into the massive coral pillars rising up from the depths, these twisting halls represent the latest in Grenier scientific achievement. A preview of the tile set will be available during the operation, so be sure to let us know what you think during that operation, which basically is what they're asking us. And so we'll cover all that again, like I said, in a separate video, just so that it's covered. New Nightmare Trial difficulty is now available. Nightmare Trials are challenging events, encounters designed to experience groups of 10 looking for a new challenge. Harder hitting enemies, new traps, and tweaks to each of the existing encounters in the Trials of Vahek will push your squad's coordination to the limits. Want to enjoy our first attempt at a nightmare mode of this size and intensity? Please keep in mind that adjustments may be needed if the content proves to be too difficult. Players can purchase the Nightmare Trial for 100,000 credits. Build costs 5,000 credits, 1,000 rubidio, 18,000 nanospores, and 2 gallium. I guess we'll get back into that at some point. I still have yet, honestly, except for one time where we ran the first stage of it with the guys in the clan, actually go and run the raids. It's not something that I've really been too interested in. So maybe one of these days I'll get in here with a whole group of you guys and run a couple. Record some. Just for the heck of it, just to have some fun. Anyway. 10 reinforcements, Boltace, Tonfa, Daikyu, bow, I don't care, that's how I said it. The Atomos particle cannon are now available, and we'll feature those in videos, of course. 10 master these 3 new weapons in your arsenal. So the Boltace is intimidating Tonfa, set designed to match the Briary design of the Boltor, and of course you've got the AK Boltos or the Telos Bolto, and those different as your secondary. So you got a full Boltor set, if you will. The Daikyu takes great strength to draw back, but provides added power and range to every shot. That'll be interesting. The Atomos, a particle cannon, generates a condensed beam of superheated plasma designed to melt rock to ore and enemies to molten slag. Yummy. Okay, some new accessories. They got the Kagro Sugatra, expressing the martial finesse and skill of its master. The Kagro Sugatra is based on a Grenier design. The Adventus Arrow Skin Collection, a collection of unique arrow skins compatible with any bow, includes the Cat Trail, Silas, and the Mirror Arrow skins. Each skin is available separately as well, but you can purchase it as a pack. Conclave expansion. 2 new game modes have been added to the Conclave with your fellow 10 to shut down the enemy team in Team Annihilation mode. Capturing Oro dropped from each player kill to earn points towards victory. They want to prove your superiority in combat alone. This is the way you're going to want to go for it. Join in Annihilation and work against 7 other 10 in a deathmatch free for all. New maps to go with this that are now available in the rotation. So there's a Canyon Settlement, Freight Line, Navigation Array, and Docking Bay. Boy, oh boy, am I interested in that. Actually, I'm very, very interested in that. A 8-person deathmatch free-for-all. Hell yeah! Alright, Conclave changes. Valkyr is now available. Ember is now available. Oberon is now available. New tiles. Hurricane available in Conclave Syndicate. Chat channels and waypoints are now team only. Temporary stance has been removed temporarily. Malicious Raptor, and 4-Rider Stance enabled. The following weapons are now available for Conclave. Dara Vandal. What? Boltor Prime, Tonfa, Heat Sword, Dual Heat Swords, Glaive Prime, Kestrel, Fragor, Wraith, Carrick. Holy shit! Dara Vandal, Wraith, Carrick? Oh my god. Yummy. Players will now be timed out after 60 seconds of inactivity in Conclave. Rhino Charge damage decreased. Chroma's Vex armor duration increased. Players under control of Nyx's Mind Control or Chaos will no longer see the effects on their Warframe. The Mark 1 Bratton damage has been increased. Carrick damage increased. Krakata damage increased. Gorgon damage increased. Magnus Series damage increased. Sikaris Series damage increase. AK Lato damage increase. Skana Series damage increase. Martial magnetism mods affect only applied with the melee weapon equipped. Headshot damage multiplier no longer applied to radial damage. Projectile weapons now display their damage correctly in the stats section of the Conclave arsenal. Slow debuffs now affect melee weapon speed. XP for kills and capture Encephalon significantly reduced. XP for capturing the Cephalon raised to 5,000 XP, and the awarded to every member of the team 2,500 XP awarded for returning your team's Cephalon. There's a whole bunch of new Conclave mods we got for Valkyr, Hysteria, Hysterical Fixation, Ember, Fire Blast, Purifying Flame. For Oberon's Reckoning, there's Defiled Reckoning, Overcharged Detectors, Surplus Diverters, Recapturate, Calculated Victory, Stand Ground, Recover, Vanquished Prey, Monetary Pause, Prize Kill, Follow Through, Quick Charge. If you want, we can go through those in a separate video, just so we can go over them all. Just because. General add-ons, audio from Warframe will no longer play when the game is minimized or not in use. This feature is adjusted in the options menu under audio. Players can now disable audio communications from the Lisette scanner in the options menu. Custom interior Lisette colors can now be edited under customized Lisette and options. This feature is still a work in progress, but Tenno can preview the customization today. The rare resource blueprints have been added to the market. Use these permanent blueprints to craft rare resources using more commonly acquired drops. Interesting. New Syndicate form avatars are now available in the market. Warframe can now use Warframe-specific dangles at the same time as other Syndanas. This new option is available under Auxiliary in the Arsenal's Regula. Example, Valkyr's Bonds and the Syndana can be added at the same time. Player tips created by your design council are live on the loading screen, and new loading bar and player loading icons are live. Okay, slightly adjusted the hitbox on the Corpus drones to help hit detection. The Heat Sword has been given a tremendous visual overhaul. A performance and physics audit has occurred on levels and abilities to ensure all content is using the most optimized physics types. Krakata has been given the PBR treatment. Ooh, yummy. Update some textures on the Nemesis Nyx skin. I got to look at that. The Friends List UI has been given an update to better show what friends are online, offline, and what chat requests are pending. Reduce the amount of Warframes that will appear in cutscenes in order to minimize performance issues. An update to NPC behaviors when blinded has been made, and general performance improvements have been made across the board. There are just a couple of fixes in here. Fixed some excavation drills, players not being able to see the health of excavators. Fixed syndicates and Donnas showing at a minimum brightness when previewed in the arsenal. Fixed the countdown timer and the survival being replaced by the extraction timer. Excuse me. Fixed players not getting paid for invasions if they were still playing the final invasion mission when the invasion ends. Fixed errors that would occur when using the mouse scroll wheel to browse through the Dojo Architect options. Fixed players being unable to build a Spectre if their equipped loadout is under the Conclave requirement for the Spectre they want to build. Oh, I haven't been able to build any freaking Spectres, and my Conclave rating has been well over what was needed. Fixed issue causing projectile weapons to not properly register extra damage on headshots, inconsistent upper and lowercase descriptions on knockdown related mods, and finally fixed ability timers getting reset when players pick up a mod. So those are all the changes. Been playing around a little bit here probably in this video with the new weapons. Maybe even we did a little conclave. I'm not 100% sure how we did it all. Of course, audio over the everything, and we'll do a little bit of editing on this one. But we'll take part of some of this stuff. Like I said, we'll go through the weapons separately. We'll talk about this operation when 16.5.1 comes out and things get started, and I've gone through it, just so I can give you a better idea of how the whole thing works. So stay tuned for all that. Comments, questions below in the meantime. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much for watching as always. We'll see you soon.